Am I the only one that didn't know the tape measure was sabotaging my projects? For years, I chased perfection down to the last millimeter, only to end up with gaps, misalignments, and a pile of expensive firewood. I blamed my saws, my blades, even the humidity in the shop. It turns out the real culprit was something I never suspected: the way I was measuring. I was stuck in the parallax trap. Parallax is the subtle shift in perception you get when you view a measurement from an angle. Look at a tape measure mark from directly above, and it's one thing, but lean just a little to the side, and that mark can easily appear to be a full millimeter off. It seems small, but this tiny error is the root of so much frustration in woodworking. Now, imagine that single millimeter mistake multiplied across 4, 8, or 16 parts of a project. This is called cascading error. Each piece you cut based on a previous, slightly flawed measurement inherits and then adds to that error. Your joinery gets progressively worse, and you're left wondering where it all went wrong. Am I the only one that kept blaming my tools instead of my technique? The truth is, the problem isn't the number, it's the act of reading the number itself. So, what's the solution? Am I the only one who switched to story sticks and never looked back? This is the heart of the measureless workflow. Instead of relying on abstract numbers, we use physical objects to record and transfer dimensions. Ditch numerical readings. Use physical references. Your most powerful tools for this are simple offcuts and a master story stick. An offcut can be a perfect spacer for setting reveals or hinge mortises. A story stick is just a straight, stable piece of wood where you record all the critical dimensions for a project. Instead of a pencil line, which has a discernible thickness, we use a marking knife. A knife line has no thickness. It's a precise, physical severing of the wood fibers that your saw blade can register against perfectly. It's a definitive boundary. Let's see it in action with a simple picture frame. The goal is to cut the frame parts to fit the glass perfectly. Instead of measuring the glass, I bring the actual glass to my table saw. I place it against the fence and bring a stop block up to its edge, then clamp the block down securely. This is the key. Transfer the actual mating part to your fence. Now, I remove the glass. The distance from the blade to the stop block is now a perfect physical representation of the glass's dimension. There was no number to read, no parallax to trick my eye, and no chance for error. I take my frame stock, place it against the fence, slide it to the stop, and cut once. The result is a part that is guaranteed to match the reference object. No measuring, no math, no mistakes. Now for some pro tips. You can use a dedicated story stick for each project, or create a master stick for common dimensions in your shop, like cabinet heights or drawer depths. Always label your sticks clearly. And what about thickness? You can even use calipers without reading them. Simply use them to capture a thickness, lock them, and then use the calipers themselves as a gauge to set up your marking tools or fences. The number is irrelevant. The physical dimension is everything. A quick word on safety and accuracy. Always mark and cut from a clean, designated reference face. This ensures all your parts are consistent. When using a knife, be deliberate. Your fingers should always be behind the cutting edge. And when using stop blocks on a table saw, be mindful of kickback. Use them for crosscuts, but never for ripping operations where the piece could bind between the fence and blade. This method scales to any project. Building a set of drawers? Don't measure the opening. Capture its width directly with your story stick. Transfer that reference to your saw setup to cut the drawer front. Use offcuts to create the perfect, consistent reveal around the entire drawer. There's no parallax, no cascading millimeter mistakes. Just predictable joinery, every single time. The process is always the same. Transfer the physical reference, mark with a knife, and cut once. It feels strange at first, letting go of the numbers you've trusted for so long. But once you experience the speed and dead-on accuracy of a measureless workflow, you'll never go back. Try measureless workflow on your next build.